All right, hello everybody. We're going to talk about the Odyssey today. It was good. It was a good solid 7 out of 10. There were a lot of criticisms going into the film as a lot of people didn't like the casting decisions. There was a little bit of controversy, right? Controversy. It's absolutely stacked. The cast is stacked with Matt Damon, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Tom Holland, Zendaya. But yeah, it's got a lot of characters in it that, notable actors. So we're kind of going to go over the good. The movie was fun to watch. It was exciting. It took you through an odyssey, right? A trip. It was interesting seeing some of the creations of Homer being represented on the big screen, which was awesome. Elliot Page actually did a pretty good job. Spoilers at in the Hades. In Hades, that scene was perfect, and I think Robert Pattinson played a good douche. A good douche. He did a good job. He douched it up. It was very intense. The movie was fun to watch. There were moments like with the Cyclops scene where you kind of did feel like you were at the edge of your seat. Additionally, the Space Marine cannibal dudes, they kind of fell flat for me. I didn't really like that too much. Other than that, the Battle of Troy was pretty awesome. It just sucked that it was kind of cut up into moments of him remembering or not. I probably would have preferred it to be all one scene. But it was good. It looked good. It was pretty intense there too. Other parts is one of his co-stars, Himesh Patel. He felt like your boy. He felt like your best friend that you would have that, you could really trust, going on the ship into the unknown world, trying to find your way back home. He felt good to be around. So that was a good supportive actor, supportive cast. Other than that, the sound was good, cinematography was good. It was absolutely beautiful. The moment of the witch was extremely creepy, especially her, doing the thing to the people. You could have cut out a couple of those scenes, right? You didn't need to do it to all of them. Could have done it to like two of them, and we would have gotten it. Other than that, what else could I think of? Well, let's think about the bad. It was very long. We went in at 7 p.m., around 7 p.m., and we came out at 10 p.m. So the movie has a 2 hour and 52-minute runtime. It's freaking long. Very, very, very long. The pacing is very slow. Some people like the Cyclops scene and how long it took. It took like multiple days for them to come out. Some people wanted it to last longer, Other than that, there is Zendaya fatigue, where a lot of people see her as Rue from Euphoria. It's kind of hard to see her as anything else, especially in this movie, The Odyssey, right? She's supposed to be this guilt for Matt Damon's character Odysseus, supposed to remind him of the horrors he did at Troy, right? But I don't know. It's just Rue looking at you. That's what it feels like for the most part. Other than that, there are criticisms of the modernization of Homer's epic. For example, Matt Damon's character Odysseus, he had this guilt the whole time of, oh man, I really did some bad things and I ruined civilization. When in Homer's epic, it's mostly confidence. It's mostly like, yeah, we just destroyed them. Those guys suck, right? Other than that, great movie. Maybe they could have made Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson not stare at each other for 20 minutes, right, of the movie. That would have been great. Cut out the sirens, making Odysseus cry and get happy, right? You could have cut all that out easily. You could have probably cut out 30 minutes of the movie, if not an hour, if you were really trying to, you know, slim the fat. So it's probably not a movie I'm going to watch ever again. I'm glad I watched it in theaters. It did kind of show some political or ideological undertone, That's what some people were complaining. Did I see it? Right? Having some of the characters, they were in the movie for 5 to 8 minutes long. the movie was 2 hours and 50 minutes long. You could see the ratio isn't that crazy. It's just for some people on Twitter, right? Some movie critics, some movie reviewers, they really felt like it took them out of the movie due to these political or ideological kind of ideas. Robert Pattinson did a great job. I hated the guy, hated him very much, and Tom Holland kind of was like that kid that you would bully in school, like the theoretical stereotype of a kid that you would bully in school. It was too much. Way too much. Could have given him a little bit of oomph. But yeah, regarding the money, the Odyssey cost about 400 million to make, so the movie's going to have to make around 700 million to break even. They're currently at 650 million, so they're on that road to break even. And from what someone said on Twitter, Matt Walsh was a huge critic of it, didn't like the wokeness of it. And if you search up the Odyssey on Twitter, you're going to get all these Rick rolls, especially this one too. But somebody mentioned that in China, they're going to release it on August 14. Variety discussed it. So they're probably going to make some more money from China. China. All right. Well, I bid you adieu. That was basically my review of the movie. It was good, a good 7 out of 10. Could have done with a little bit of trimming. And that's it. That's it on my end. Thank you for watching.